in science, we do not have many women. When we go to master's and PhD and postdoc levels, we find that we have fewer and fewer women. And when we end up at PhDs, we have less than 30% of women in this research.
Science granting councils have a really critical role to play on the continent because they fund research, which gives them the power to shape the directions of research, who gets to do research, whose research gets to be disseminated in a country. We want science councils to be driving research in a way that it is aligned with and speaking directly to the inclusive and sustainable development challenges of our African countries.
So basically there are two things. It's the improvement of the quality of science and also to make the science more relevant and responsive to societal needs.
Gender equality and inclusivity is a really important component to look at if you're going to transform your system so that it really produces excellent research, excellent researchers.
The last 3 days, we've had a program, number one, that provided an overview of what has been done as part of the project, but also gave an opportunity to the countries to come and share where they are, but also what they have learned.
We are really excited by the SGCI Summit, specifically the GEI Summit. Why? Because we are different countries from 13 councils. Some of us are doing similar work on strengthening the tools, the systems, the structures, the policies, but others are doing rather different activities. So we had the opportunity to learn, to see others what they are doing.
In Botswana, less than 30% of women were participating in the research, science, technology and innovation space. As a council, we decided to partner with other institutions and we formed a change team. We saw changes because girls now were coming up, showing interest, asking questions, and now some of them are pursuing these STEM careers in university.
The project thinks about a gender continuum where attitudes and policies towards gender evolve in a full sense, and it's exciting to be part of that movement.
It's not about leaving men behind, but it's to make sure that women also move forward. It's better for all spheres of society when we work with women, when we promote women, when we make sure that women sit on the tables where decisions are being made.
So it's important for councils to share their challenges so that others can also relate to it, who may have encountered those similar challenges.
On a inscrit qu'à égalité égale, la candidature féminine est priorisée, mais je vous tiens au courant que parfois des équipes de recherche cherchent les femmes à les impliquer, mais ils n'en trouvent pas.
So we are carrying out a study looking at gender equity, inclusion and intersectionality. Are the women being burdened by who they are, going back home and preparing a meal? What aspects actually preventing you to move ahead with your career?
If you just come with the shiny stories, then no one will know what it took for you to make those changes or to get to that process of where you see now a breakthrough or you see an answer to a problem.
At the end of the day, what we want is long-term change where each and every country factors gender in how they're funding research, but also science.
Namibia has been a top performer in gender parity in the world. A study from the World Economic Forum of 2025 indicates that we've actually closed 81.1% of our gender gap.
And we are also really supporting councils to also think of themselves as a community of practice where they can tap into each other beyond the workshop itself to continue to build this ecosystem of research excellence.
You may think your tools are the best, but you also come to refine your ideas and say, okay, there is an opportunity to do more. I can share knowledge, they can learn from me.
Until ideas that are being generated in this space can be shared outside of this space, change can't really happen. And so it's been a real privilege to be able to observe these interactions, to observe these reflections, and ultimately to share these learnings with the broader community.
We're speaking to the right people who have the potential and the power within their councils to make shifts, not only for themselves, for their councils, but they help to shift and to change this African science ecosystem to a supportive ecosystem where everyone can thrive.